Hello everyone, hope you had a great and amazing weekend. Let's go ahead and get back to the stock market and let's see what is going on with the markets, what's going on, what are we looking at this week. And so you want to stay tuned, you want to let others know that we're live, and let's go. All right guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and start with the SPY here, and let's go ahead and see what the SPY did this week. You can see here we hit 410 level and we bounced off pretty nice off of it. But if you go to the weekly, if you see the bigger picture, you're gonna see that we have this support there on the SPY, and we are below the EMAs, and so we did finish off the weekly with a flat top, which is an indication of continuation to the bottom. Now we do have this big long wick, so we'll see. Last time we had this was back when the corona was announced here around this time back in 2020, and let's go ahead and see what this week is bringing us. So let's go ahead and clean this up really quick. You can see the daily did finish with a flat top here, but we do have some resistance on this trend line coming down. Okay, let me put it here so you can see. All right, you can see we're gonna have some resistance there. If we continue up, all right, and we break above this level here, all right, so this is the level I would want to see us break above. You know, I would like to see a candle there and potentially, you know, continuation. But again, we're gonna have a lot of resistance around this area. You could see we haven't been able to break it, so I suspect we're gonna have some resistance here tomorrow and come back down. Or if we break above this level, we'll probably come, you know, up to here and then come back down. So we'll see what the SPY wants to do. We do have this downtrend here on the daily that we didn't quite test. When we came down here, we hit 310. That trend, it's about 400. So 400 is still an option for us to hit. If we look at the 1 hour here, you're gonna see a lot of resistance in this area that we were looking at on Friday, and you can see this trend here. We're hitting it about now. We're rejecting and we're coming back down. So if we can't get above this level, that 440 area tomorrow, then, you know, it's going to be strong resistance, and I see the market coming down some more. If we break above this 440, then we can have continuation to 448, 458 before we get some hard resistance up there. So keep that on watch for tomorrow on the SPY. We'll see after this rally that we did if it's going to sustain or it's just going to come back down. Now you have to remember that we've had this type of rallies before. Doesn't mean that we're in a full recovery mode. Remember these days back in late January going into February, we had this nice rally to the upside. We had 3 days to the upside. Everybody thought maybe this is the rally, but if we go to the weekly is telling us other thing. You see, we've been on a downtrend ever since what is here since the beginning of January. So we've been on this downtrend. You can draw yourself also a downtrend here until we don't break above, then, you know, the trend continues to the downside. So for me to get some signs of a true recovery, we would have to form, okay, a candle above this trend here. Now we have a potential recovery. Now we can come on the weekly, come and test this trend here, and then this is what would happen. We would rally up, all right? Would rally up to the upside and probably make a new high once we touch this trend. Now this is something we see common on trends. When they break, you break above, you come and test, and then we rally up. Okay, so this would be a great entry if something like this were to happen. Remember this, take a picture of it, screenshot it, you know, something to remember, because you're gonna see this type of stuff happen. let me erase it. How come we're not erasing? Let's see. All right, there we go. There we go. So we did turn red here, which indicates that we're below the stack EMAs here. So now we're stacked to the bottom side. You can see here. But so something that I always look for on, you know, for change of trend also is a doji, guys. What's a doji candle? Okay, it's basically a cross. Okay, if I go take you back over here on the weekly, this is right here an indication of a reversal. All right, let me go back because I don't have my volume in this one. Let me maximize this one. There we go. All right, so we could see here, let's see, let's go back to the weekly. All right, so after we get a doji candle and then we break above the doji candle right there, for example here, that's what I'm looking for a potential reversal. So up to then, you can see here on the weekly how we had 2 indecision candles, then we broke below. So we always want to break above. Also a trend on the weekly. All right, momentum is shifting to the downside. So let's keep that on watch for SPY. Let's see if that 410 holds, or we just continue to the bottom 400 and then 380 and then potentially 349. Remember, again, nobody ever knows where we're going, so you know, those are potential targets if we keep getting flat bottoms, if this trend continues to the downside. Okay, don't let nobody tell you this is gonna be the recovery. We're going to the upside now, because nobody ever knows. Okay, so make sure you watch the charts. The charts speak. I don't listen to nobody else. I just look at the charts and I go based on the charts. If it tells me momentum still to the downside, then I have a long-term right now bias to the downside until I get confirmation of a doji like this with momentum shifting to the upside. Now we have a true reversal, break of downtrend. Okay, test trend like I drew earlier, and now we have a potential a true recovery. So some of the stocks that we're looking at, guys, tomorrow are Tesla, and all these again are for day trades. And so you can see here Tesla bounced off this support here, and now, but look at this, now we're showing signs of weakness. We did close on a flat top, which is not good. That means momentum still to the downside. You could see here back in January 24th, okay, that week we turned with a flat top, indecision, and then another flat top. So we'll see what happens after this. If we zoom into the daily, we did end up with an inside bar candle. So tomorrow, watch this inside bar. How are we gonna play this? All right, the break of the top or the bottom. Which way are we gonna go? Right, so keep this on watch for tomorrow. All right, are we breaking to the top? Are we breaking to the bottom? That's how we're gonna play this inside bar. You want to play long to the top, or you want to play short to the bottom. So keep on watch for that. We are having some resistance on the 1 hour. I think tomorrow it's gonna be a pullback day, just because we're seeing on the 1 hour we're having a lot of resistance. Okay, so I know there's a lot of indecision right now still going on with the war. What's happening? Anything can change in fraction of minutes. Okay, so again, we have this downtrend here on the 1 hour. Keep that on watch. If we can't break above, then chances are we're gonna come down again. Now, another thing that I'm looking forward to in the week is if we come in double bottom here on the daily around the 690 area. If we can double bottom and then move to the upside, that could be a sign of bottoming and potential reversal. So we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can speculate that can happen, but again, let's play it a day at a time. And then when the weekly shows us a true reversal, then that's when we can get long in for the long term. But for the meanwhile, let's set up. We're looking for day trades, long or short, and whatever comes, that's what we're gonna trade. Okay, that's what we do on the Discord channel as well. So if you want to join us there, we day trade everyday options. We play puts, we played calls, whichever way the market's trending, that's what we're playing. And so Tesla, Friday we played it short, we played it long, SPY as well. So we play whatever the trend is giving us, we'll day trade them, and you know, we'll make money both ways. So we do that live on the Discord. If you want to join us, the link is down below. So AMD is another one that I am watching for tomorrow. We start with the weekly real quick. You can see here that AMD, we closed an indecision candle, so keep that on watch for AMD. Which way is it gonna go, to the top or the bottom? Now again, here on AMD, we can zoom in. Where's my zoom in? All right, and then we can draw a box here on this weekly candle. This is an inside. Oh no, this is not an inside bar. This is an indecision candle. Which way are we gonna break, to the top or the bottom? All right, so that's what we're looking for tomorrow. And whichever we break, but we do have this downtrend here on the daily. Again, on the daily, we need to break above and sustain this level. All right, and then we move to the upside. So chances are we could do something like this, then come back, you know, and change the trend, and then we come back, and these are horrible candles, guys, sorry, and then move to the upside. Okay, bad drawing. So AMD, something I'm watching. NVDA as well, keep that on watch. All right, we bounced off the support on the daily. Very nice. You see that trend right there? All right, we hit it and we bounced right off of it on the daily. If we go to the weekly, all right, the weekly, we did close on a flat bottom, momentum to the downside. Watch this area for potential continuation to the downside, and this right here for me would be a chance for a nice reversal to the upside. So keep that on watch. This is going to be around what, the 493 to the 487 area. Watch those levels for a nice potential bounce here on NVIDIA. If the market continues to go down, that would be a nice nice dip buys there if you like dip buying. Another one I'm watching on, it's Facebook. Facebook has been beaten down, you know, quite a bit. You can see here as we've gotten, you know, the stack EMAs to the downside, then we continue down here. Look at this flat tops. All right, so now what are we looking for on Facebook on the weekly? Again, a nice doji candle like the one here. All right, and then we break above with a flat bottom for a potential nice recovery, true reversal. So keep that on watch. If we go to the daily, right, we bounced off just like the market did on Thursday and Friday, flat bottom. So if we continue on, we could have we could come in, test this 230 area. The 1 hour is looking good here. Okay, we're above this trend here on the 1 hour, and potential, let's put the target a little bit lower, 222 to what is this one, 230. So those would be potential targets for this week if we can stay above this area right here. We do need to stay above this area for continuation on Facebook. So watch Facebook tomorrow and Tuesday, and let's watch for some continuation. All right, another one we're watching, CRWD. Okay, let's zoom into the big picture here. Let's go to the weekly. Okay, let's clean this chart up a little bit. All right, so again, the weekly, we ended up with an indecision candle here, and we zoom into the daily. Okay, on the daily, you see this resistance here. So on the daily, we need to get above this 185 level, and we can potentially hit 200. So keep that on watch on CRWD. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, so 1 hour is gonna have a lot of resistance up here. So watch that for potential break to the upside. We break that, now we have some room to run. So watch that. Hey Steven, what's going on? What's going on, my friend? Steven is one of our members in the Discord. Let's watch Riot, brother. You're playing Riot. Let's see what Riot is showing us. Yeah, so Riot, we did end up with the flat bottom. We broke that doji on the weekly. So a play like a weekly play. The way we play this on the weekly, whenever you have this doji candle, we play the downside. So this week, right, the break to the downside would have worked. Now let's see how the daily is looking. Okay, so the daily, all right, squeezing here. We have room to run if we continue to the upside here on Riot. All right, we have room to run on the daily to this trend right here that we've been testing to about 1846. We go to the 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, so this is what's happening here with Riot, guys. You see this trend right here? We would need to break above that for continuation. Okay, we need to bust above this level right here. We need to bust above this level, come test right here, and then go up to potentially hit this other trend line. Oops. All right, to potentially hit this other trend line around 1845. You see that trend line? We have two trend lines here on the 1 hour. All right, we have this one we need to break above, test, and then boom to the top of 1845. And then if we can't get above that, then we're gonna come down and test this 1486 level. DPW, yeah. So that's how we're looking at Riot. And so Mr. Stevens keeping an eye on that. UPST also had an inside bar. Okay, you want to watch that inside bar. All right, doji, see which way it breaks the upside or downside here. Again here, look at this one. Look like we're gonna have a reversal, right? But we did not break above. We broke below, so the place to the downside. Right here we have in another doji indecision candle. This one we broke above, so we played to the upside. Right, so you can play this doji very nice. The breaks to the up, the breaks to the bottom, and they pay good. All right, so and they work in all time frames. Oh, the CEO bought in Riot. What CEO? From DPW. All right, so yeah, those are on watch. For tomorrow, let's watch coin. Crypto has also been, yeah. So coin made an all-time new low. Crypto's not looking too good, but we might get a bounce as well on them. So keep that on watch. Flat bottom here. Not looking too good for coin. On the daily, we do have a doji. This is an inside bar. Okay, inside bar doji. So let's watch this. This is on the daily. Okay. Let's watch for the break here to the top of the bottom. On coin here. On the daily. Yeah, the Coinbase, yeah, it's expensive, bro. Oh, you're right. You're right. They need to get more competitive on pricing. Yeah, guys, so just watch everything tomorrow. Let's see how the markets react tomorrow to everything that's going on, and let's see if we form a direction. A lot of things are hitting resistance on the 1 hour. Okay, so I'm thinking that tomorrow might be a red day. Now, if we can break above that resistance, then the whole market kind of moves with the SPY. And so if we can get above those hourly resistance, then I look for a green day. If we can, and we're struggling at pre-market, at the open, chances are we're gonna come down. Now at midday, markets want to reverse and test those areas again. If not, we're gonna continue to the downside. And so that's how I'm looking at the markets. Let's watch pre-market and let's see how the markets are doing with all the FUD going on, everything that's going on around us. But other than that, if you want to join us on the Discord where I take my trades live along with other traders, I also post ideas. Go ahead and click on the link down below and click on the Discord join and join us if you want to trade live with us as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this channel. If you like the information, share it with your family and friends that wanted to get into trading, and hopefully this helps them and helps them get started. And so again, thank you so much for tuning in, Steven. I'll see you tomorrow in the Discord, my friend. I hope everybody has a good night, and go ahead and spend the rest of your day with your family and friends. Other than that, God bless everybody. I'll see you guys mañana. Adios. Bye-bye.